Hey, hi everyone, welcome to Career Finale. Today we are going to read the newspaper, the Indian Express, for the 6th of August, right? Let's start. First is, so we are quickly are about to cover the headlines, right? The first one is Hasina falls, flees, army takes Dhaka. So we all know about that, what is happening in Bangladesh at the moment. Hasina, who is the minister there, who used to be the representative of the country, she landed in India, right, and now she is trying to move to London, right. She is trying to take a refuge in London at the moment, right. And why this happened, let's discuss in detail in the another video. If you want to, please do mention in the comment. I'll share the link of that video too with you. Next is New Delhi needs to deal with the new Dhaka. 5 challenges beyond 1971. So yes, if Sheikh Hasina is here in India, so definitely 1 crore Hindus are going to come from Bangladesh to India via West Bengal, right? This is going to be alarming for India because now adding 1 crore more population in India will be a challenge for us. Next, Hasina lands in India, meets Doval, taken to safe house, said to go to UK. Rattled by US and Japan, markets crash over 2.5% on global sell-off. 34 tiger death in Bandhavgarh, 9 more in Shahdol. So yes, 34 tigers died. There are multiple reasons to it. कुछ cases में tigers की body मिली है, कुछ cases में tiger के organ failure की वजह से ऐसा हुआ है. There was no case of hunting, right? So this is just an update for you guys. This is not relevant for your exam, right? So whenever we are going to read the newspaper, we are going to keep in mind that whether that particular news is relevant to our exam or not, right? Next is Supreme Court reject our government plea. LG can nominate elder man to MCV. Behind Valley terror dip, sprawling security net and a hard clamp down. Next is about, this is just an advertisement of Haryana, right? Next is High Court reject the CM plea, no malice on CBI's part. Where do you draw a line between policy, criminality? Supreme Court ask the ED. Vijendra Gupta is back as BJP's LOP in Delhi Assembly. Okay, then protest in Gurgaon after a man is electrocuted. See, this is a rainy season. I request you all to be very, very cautious when you are traveling outside or whenever your kids are traveling, right? Man held over supporting park boosters. Over 30k demolition in Delhi in 5 years. This is the data which they have mentioned. See, demolition comes when there are unplanned, houses built, right? If that part is there, definitely उससे क्या होगा? आप road को cover करना शुरू करेंगे. People will not be able to commute, and उसकी वजह से traffic बढ़ेगा, and there will be slow motion of the traffic. So this is one of the example why we should not do the illegal kind of construction. Next, new academic block inaugurated at government school. Next is okay, so this particular paper is a pages extension of the page 1 which we just read about. This is just a normal bid and tender. Next, the page says Sanjay Singh decision against the people of Delhi, spirit of democracy. Not relevant to your exam. How Supreme Court ruling has set the stage for battle between AAP, BJP in MCD. Unbecoming LG and on officers involved in hit and run case recommends action. Okay. AC is not working. OTs go out of order at ESIC hospital in Noida. Okay. Man held for stabbing woman to death, injuring her daughter. CJI, doctors convinced me to go to vacant for life. Kin of deceased aspirant joined, students ask protest enters day 9. So this is the protest which happened in Rao, we know the incident which happened in Rao IAS, right, in Rajendra Place. Okay, so this is just a topic which they have written on this thing. These places have become death chambers. Supreme Court reject coaching center federation appeal. Okay. Next, Shivraj announces 18,000 crore for horticulture cluster, says will talk to agri minister. CPI submits breach of privilege notice against Shah. Meant to harmonize understanding of perspective, MOS, Ministry of State. Ministry of State, 5 students quit school due to Manipur violence, no teacher left. So this is a high alert, this is very important. So definitely whenever administrative fail, any kind of challenge, it directly or indirectly impact the people around it, right? Next, bill for ST representation in Goa Assembly introduced in Lok Sabha. Derek O'Brien / GST on health cover burden on middle class. Nada says budget allocation for health went up by 164% in 24 from 2013 to 2014. This is just a comparison which they are doing. This is just a point of view of this particular person. So I will work towards a fine balance with the elected government to achieve peace, prosperity. If this is the objective, there is a possibility of the clash. So this is by the LNG of Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, who took the charge in 2019. So he's just giving his point of view, what happened that time and how it is happening now. So he mentioned जैसे कि लाल चौक पे पहले क्या होता था, अब क्या होता है, अब लोग आराम से रात को घूम सकते हैं. What how like people don't have any fear of coming out in the late evenings. So this is just an interview of him. If you want to read, you can just pause the video and you can read about it. Next, Bangladesh political crisis. BSF, Border Security Forces, issues high alert on border, steps up troop deployment. So these are the people, those who are celebrating that the Sheikh Hasina left the government. Next, 250 to 300 trucks stuck across border. Petropol ports closed. Indian Airlines cancelled flights to Bangladesh. Yes, so as I mentioned you earlier also, there are 1 crore Indians, those who are stuck in Bangladesh, and they can flee to India. Wayanad landslide due to illegal mining activity, unchecked construction, says Union Minister. So yeah, Wayanad landslide, we all know what happened in Kerala. 170 plus people are still missing, and the people are dying every day. So one of the reasons they mention is the illegal mining activity. Next, opposition parties to oppose changes to Waqf Act. Government defends the plan. Bengal minister quits for threatening women officer, not for such leader for TMC leader. Not relevant. Okay, this is just an editorial page which mentions more detail about what is happening at the moment. This is relevant for your exam perspective. If you want, do read about it. It's no harm in it, right? Next, the ideas page, partner in food security. So this is about a new idea, if you like, or something new which comes up. So they would like to mention it here. So let's quickly read about it. It is commendable that India facilitated onboarding the African Union to the G20 platform during its presidency. It is now all the important to get the South-South collaboration on vibrant mode. The developed countries of G20 can help to solve the problem of food and nutritional security in the global south by addressing climate change with support for resilience and by sharing science and innovation for the food system transformation. This is what Africa and South Asia, that together account for almost 3 billion people on this planet, can call for. So we all know that G20 happened, and what is the purpose of this particular event. They all come together, they discuss the agenda, and then they plan where they're going to conduct the next G20, right? Now, this is a bit interesting if you like to read a Chatpati story. So why Hasina had to flee, why she led it, and why all this is happening. You have to understand what exit polls can and cannot do, right? This is just again a brief around what you know about the system and how you can work around it. Padma Shri awardee held for 7 crore fraud. Sundar Menon, an NRI businessman from Thrissur, faces several cases. Justice Geeta Mittal, panel get extension. Deputy CM's nephew drowns in waterfall. Okay, that is of Chhattisgarh. This is not relevant to your exam. 3 killed in wall collapse due to heavy rain. Kashmiri party says leaders confined to homes on the 5th anniversary of Article 370 revocation. Next is breaking boundaries. Suraj Cherukat, aka Hanuman Kind, is trending for putting Indian hip hop under the spotlight. 24-year-old bankrupt to death over interfaith marriage. 6 held. Chhattisgarh seek 15,000 houses for violence. Hit families ex-Maoist. After 15 years, Hasina's reign ends. So this is what is happening in Bangladesh at the moment. So this page is all about why and all this happened. Rupee falls to all-time low of 84.09 against dollar. FPI pulls out $1.2 billion. So this is the value. So every currency have their own value, right? कि for example अगर आपके पास $1 है तो इंडिया में $1 आप नहीं चला सकते. You have to convert that currency and then you have to use that currency. Similarly, so as of today, this person is saying in this article it is saying that $1 is equal to 84 rupees. अगर आपके पास $1 है तो आपके पास 84 rupees है, ठीक है. Next, Bangladesh political crisis. Indian exporters stares a disruption in good flows, brace for payment delays. Indigo launches business class loyalty plane and move away from the budget control. Right? Services PMI case slightly in July. Up to 85% employed youth in rural area seeks to change the job. India and Hasina, so definitely this is a very big issue which is going to be there. So you can just read more about it. Okay, this is just about the tender, the bids that we get and the tenders. Okay, this is about the sports. We all know that sports is happening in Paris at the moment. First is Padukone unimpressed. Maybe the players are not working hard enough. This is as per him. Okay, so see, this is very important. Once you are there in the preparing for any kind of government exam, it's not, you cannot remember all the name of the winners and everything around it. Just remember the name of the person and the sports that person is aligned with. For example, Manu. We all know Manu got 2 medals, right? For which sports she got it? Now you tell me in the comment box, right? So this is on this, and okay. Away from war, Ukraine wins battle. Batra leads historic match to 8 against Germany. India to miss Rohidas. So this is on the news today, guys. And in case of any doubt, any concerns, just let me know. I try my best to quickly wrap it up.